What is up, everyone? Welcome to the stream, or to the replay, as the case may be. Enjoy your stay. We got plenty to see, and it's entirely free to watch anyway. It's gonna be 15 bucks a month once it comes out in August on the 27th. This is World of Warcraft Classic, baby. The only way to play. Let's go see. Feels good. Feels good. Feels much good, boys and girls. We're on the epic struggle. The epic struggle back to... Hey, where am I going?
Blood and
back
thunder.
to, like I've been there before. Up to epic level 30. The max level 30.
Go.
We're 29.25-ish, give or take. Can we hit 30 on this stream? I think so. But what'll you do after you're level 30, Hubster? Oh, I'm glad you asked. We're going to be farming best in slot stuff. We're going to be getting our character decked out, enchanted, built up, this, that, other, made to be superior. Basically like the 29 twink sets. Kind of like that. Only some of the stuff is level 30. So, there is that. We're going to be going for best in slot, doing PvP, and probably starting another character. Maybe even another druid, because I'm a glutton for punishment. I mean, because I want to hammer out my quest line, my leveling line, get it practiced in. First day of live launch is going to be 2 different struggles, all poured into one. One, just trying to get into the dang server, because everyone's going to be fighting you. It's going to be probably crashing, probably laggy, probably a bunch of other people. And 2, the other thing will be trying to get ahead of the masses while staying connected, while getting in there. The novelty will probably grow old of being able to fly around on these flight paths again. It'll probably grow old sometime when we're actually playing vanilla, but for right now, I'm really enjoying just flying from place to place, enjoying the views, you know, going back through the nostalgia. That's rose tinted, I'm sure, those glasses, but I enjoy it.
Loktar. Go forth to victory. I'm out of range.
Oops, I buffed the NPC. What is up, Mafia CR King? Thank you for following us, bro. Joining in on the D-Live side of things. How are you doing? You excited to play some classic vanilla World of Warcraft? Classic vanilla feels a little redundant, doesn't it? Open chest? What is open like, open a chest in the game? If I find one, I'll open it, yeah. You're not the first person to come through and ask that, so I'm wondering if there's a meme or something that I haven't noticed. Maybe something I haven't caught up with. I gotta find a chest to open a chest. Alright, I'm making the run manually to see if I can find some PvP. Come on. There better be some alliance out here somewhere. I could have just flown and be faster the other way. Not a single alliance yet. Sad days. That'll be another good thing about live launch, though. There's gonna be a lot, like a lot more players. And Mafia, if you're still there, hopefully there will be some chests at this next location that I'm going to. What up, Lydrian? I hope I said that name right. Joining us over there on the Twitch side of things, Broski. I don't remember where these Fouled Wheel guys were. Let's see. Oh, there's a player. Almost escaped. Nope, you're not gonna make it. Oh wait, we gotta do this. This is part of the game. That's Hubster's horrible porn music. Okay, we're done. I don't think that player is happy anymore. Because his name was Happy, right? Oh man, I'm gonna need to see your kid's birth certificate. That's a hella dad joke. Alright, where are these furblogs? I love Chance, aka Soda Poppin', but I hate one thing that irks the ever-living hell out of me. He calls them furblogs or some shit like that. Furbulbs, that's what he calls them, furbulbs. They're furblogs. Come on, get it right. You're welcome to go tell him I said that too. Where the hell was this? I feel like I passed it. Place that out. Okay, let's see. Southeast of Astronar. Okay. Southeast of Astronar. I mean, we're sort of southeast of Astronar right now. Oh wait, that might be it right down there. That is. Ah! Ouchie. Alright, first I gotta clear the area around the mound. That's what I need to do first. And this is a group quest, so I'm gonna be trying to do this solo. Bam, chicka, bam, bam. Now I got that cheesy music stuck in my head. I call it porn music, but honestly I don't know. Excuse me, Mr. Furblog. Could you alright, let's see. Double corrupted strength.
It's too far away.
Such peaceful music. Ooh, that's 3 of them. This is, like I said, it's a group quest. Not something that's supposed to be solo. Do you path all the way over here too, Warrior? No, you go back. Okay. So this clears the mound so I can start the quest.
I need a target.
There we go. So mana's in a pretty good spot right now. Somewhere I've got some. Take that. Handle this. There we go. In case I should happen to need it. Let me go ahead and read boost. And drink the mana. Alright. Now begins the arduous process of trying to do this solo. Let's go. Wait, did he just destroy that stupid banner? No way.
It's too far away.
Oh my god. Do I have to start that shit over now? I don't think I stopped him from hitting the banner in time. Sad days, boys. Sad days. Oh, this will be another good opportunity to find some more PvP, though. Alright, let me take note of where we're at on the map, and we'll give this one more shot. Alright, so we're just southeast of this little thing. Okay. Well, now I need to go get a new banner. Twitch constantly freezes. Alright. Will be Nathan. Sounds good, Nathan. What up, Nathan? Welcome. Didn't lose my banner on the way. Like, you know what? You hush. This is all an experiment to find more PvP, that's all. Okay. Okay. I'm glad we've had this talk. I agree 100%. the challenge is part of the strongest novelty of vanilla. Like, without the difficulty, it wouldn't be fun. You know? That's a small portion, well, arguably a pretty large portion of why retail isn't fun anymore. Literally, you can go to sleep fighting 10, 20 mobs. You could just face roll the keyboard and come out victorious a lot of the time. It's I mean, in my opinion, a sad state of affairs. The difficulty, the little bitty, oops, I screwed that up, and, you know, where's my participation award for screwing that up, isn't in vanilla. Blizzard was a whole lot less apologetic back then. And you gotta consider, World of Warcraft vanilla was actually a very casual game for its time. Like, it was... They came into the MMO genre sort of copying some other MMOs, like Lineage 2, Ultima Online, but what they were doing different, what became the genre-defining moment, you could say, is instead of fully copying those other MMOs and making them that hardcore, they go, you know what, let's make it a little bit more casual for the John Q on-the-go, got-a-job kind of players. So even though there's a bunch of die-hard, hardcore World of Warcraft vanilla players, this game was designed in a hardcore environment for the casual gamer. There was EverQuest, Lineage 2, Ultima Online, games in which when you died, you'd lose everything that you had in your inventory. It would all drop. Other people could loot it. Things in which, you know, like, the games were just much more hardcore back then. So World of Warcraft goes, alright, well, let's make it full PvP. Let's give them a sanctuary zone, because Ultima Online didn't have that. You could die in a town. Frickin' Lineage 2 didn't have sanctuary zones. You could die just about anywhere. In Lineage 2, you could potentially drop your gear when you died. Usually just one piece unless you went red. But gear was worth so much. Anyway, so they're like, alright, well, let's give them a sanctuary zone, so that way, you know, first, you know, I don't know, third of their leveling experience, they ain't got to worry too much about PvP unless they opt into it. And let's make it so that when they die, they don't drop anything. Let's just make it a minor inconvenience, a little repair bill, da-da-da-da-da-da. And that was way casual. Like, honestly, I'm being 100% honest here. When I first got into World of Warcraft, and my first time playing it, I beta tested the original World of Warcraft. I logged in like 3 days, in 2004, I logged in like 3 days before it went live. So I can't really say I beta tested it because, you know, I wasn't there for much of the beta. I was there for the last 3 or 4 days of it or whatever. But I first logged into it and I was like, man, this is, like, it's cartoony looking, it's casual, it's pretty easy, because, you know, compared to the other MMOs, it's super easy. But I'll admit, I fell in love with it like so many other people did. Like, it grew on me something awful. Fell in love with it. And then they started to do nice things like quality of life improvements that everybody thought would be the greatest thing. And then in the end, they ended up destroying the community, which was the heart and soul of the game. They made it too easy. They took all the difficulty out of it. They added so much quality of life that, you know, people got spoiled and the game became too easy. I mean, looking for group finders sounded like such a great idea. My first thing that I think that they did that really hurt the game was adding in Battlegrounds. I liked Battlegrounds, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed them, I played them, but I saw an extremely adverse effect on legitimate World PvP. World PvP became shallow, it became much more sparse. The Torren Mill versus South Shore war ground. And some people were complaining about it because they were trying to level up in what is that, Hillsbrad, I think? They were trying to level up there, but since there was a constant war going on, it made leveling up there and doing quests there difficult. Alright, I gotta abandon this quest real quick. And pick take it back.
Draw. Strength.
And I didn't find a single alliance on the way back over here. That's sad. Anyway, I've gone on a rant about part of what I feel like World of Warcraft's bad decisions were, but I still love the game. I still like Blizzard, although I had a lot of hesitance, let's say, when Blizzard allowed a portion of themselves to be bought out by Activision. At the risk of sounding political, but that's what happens when you give entitlements without requiring any work. People get complacent and lazy at the minute. Yeah, no, that's minimalistic mentality. That's exactly what it is. That's why communism could never work. Like, communism, I don't know, this is very political, you're exactly right, and I usually try to avoid politics or whatever. Communism at its core is, in an ideal world, would be great. Right? Like, because then everyone gets the same wage, everybody gets, you know, same this, same that, fair world, free world, etc. But it would never work. Because if a garbage man got paid the same thing as your average brain surgeon, or, you know, technical guru, or, you know, super-duper specialized job, then why would someone care to be a brain surgeon unless it's just a passion of theirs? Why would someone want to go through all those extra years of schooling, etc., etc., etc.? Like, why would someone go through all that trouble? Sorry, buddy, but you chose the wrong side, that's all. He even waved at me, and that's like a flaw of mine. Now I gotta do the traditional bounce, 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 bounce. Alright, I'm not gonna corpse camp, though, because that's douchey. So, but communism in an ideal world would be great, but we don't live in an ideal world. It would promote minimalistic mentality, and then people wouldn't go through the extra school, wouldn't go through the extra training, wouldn't go through the extra work of trying to get something hard instead of just flipping burgers at McDonald's if they're going to get the same thing that, like, your nuclear physicist gets. You know what I'm saying? Roasty was roasted. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should pay attention to these names. I feel like I'm missing lots of dad jokes here. And I am a dad. I make the perfect dad jokes. I'm getting shown up by a viewer. It's hurting my heart and soul. So basically, they took a game that was extremely social and yeah, no. What's going on with? I mean, yeah. What's going on with World of Warcraft is it's still an MMORPG, but what it is. What's up, Привет, Leveris? Sorry, I don't speak very good Russian, so I don't understand most of that. Or all of that. My wife can understand Russian, but I cannot. I apologize. So you're gonna have to speak English, otherwise, I mean, enjoy the show. But, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, what World of Warcraft is today, in my opinion, is it is an MMORPG, of course, but it is a single-player experience in an MMORPG world. Back in the day, it was, you know, in vanilla, it was an MMORPG. You needed community. You needed to have friends. I mean, well, it helped. You could do everything without friends, but there were some, or you could play the game, rather, all the way through without friends, but you couldn't get through in-game raiding content. There were lots of quests you couldn't do, lots of dungeons you couldn't do. There were finite points that you hit a barrier. Now, it is, to these days, you don't need to have friends, you don't need to have guilds, you don't need to have anything. It is a single-player experience in an MMO world. And I don't really subscribe to that. I don't know. I like the difficulty. I like the social aspect of the game. I like the having pride in your accomplishments, because you definitely had pride back in vanilla, and there weren't even an achievement thing. Like there was no way to tell that someone had successfully raided Molten Core until they got like their tier 1 or tier 0.5 or whatever it is considered now. Their gear, there was no proof, and you were rolling against 40 other people when you were doing these dungeons and whatnot. So even if you did successfully complete it, you might have nothing to show for it. So you got to do it multiple times, and that's 40 people getting them together, and that's, oh gosh, that's a pain. Getting them all organized, getting them in there, getting it done, that's difficult. And then finally, oh my gosh, when you get your first epic piece, it actually feels epic. And then you got something to show for it. But there were no achievements. You didn't just, you know, bloop, you know, here it is. Look at my little achievement board. I cleared Naxxramas, whatever. It's, you know, check out my staff. If you know what I'm saying. Oh, maybe a little too far there, huh? Oh, wait, are we here now? Are we here? Yeah, we're pretty much here. Boing. 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 I should have left that level 19 alone. I feel bad if he waved at me. Like, that's my weakness. When someone waves at me, I don't want to kill him. It's such a weakness. When someone's greeting me and being all nice. But he had to die. He chose Alliance. He is an Alliance scum. Can't leave those alive in this world. Wait, is this the path? No, that's not the Pathfinder. There's a Pathfinder that patrols. And I'll need to kill him too, so he doesn't join in on the fight. There he is. Okay. I'll make sure I kill him when he comes up.
I'm out of range.
In the meantime, I'll start this fight, and I'll just bring it over here so that way the Pathfinder sees it. You hamstringing me? What's wrong with you? Shredder page. Hello, fellow MMORPG player. How are you doing? You make me sound like such a horrible person. Probably deserve it though, probably. Ooh, 2 shaman side by side, okay. Oh, did that other one not even aggro? Easy game. Feels like that was within aggro range. Maybe I should kill that warrior too, just to be safe. Don't want him aggroing in when these enraged guys start coming up. It'll give me a chance to regenerate the rest of my mana too.
I need to. It's too far away.
Okay. We're all good there.
I'm out of range.
Heal off without having to use my guns. Thank you. Shit, out of mana. This is a problem.
More mana.
This is a problem. Big problem. Okay, wait. He's up there. Oh shit, I should not have pulled him yet. No, 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 no. Oh, are you shitting me? No. I finally got him out. I hope he stays there. So I'm about to go back and find out. Not gonna lie, for a solo quest, it's pretty tough. Everything within 40 yards should aggro? No. What are you talking about? That's crazy. That's crazy talk. I gotta get over there and start helping out with Gurbashi Arena too. So this may become a to be continued if he's not still there. Hopefully he is still there so I can just, you know, focus on killing him. happy and Orochi were watching from a distance, silently laughing to themselves? Probably not. I imagine they're salty enough that they would have joined in. In spirit, though, they're probably laughing. Like, literally in spirit form where I left them. Walk us. Big talk from someone who's in spirit form right now, Hubster. Big talk. Yeah, you're right. Uh-oh. Haha. Dang, I should not have aggroed him. If I would have just held off on aggroing him, I could have killed the last furblog and then been okay to take him down. Hopefully he's still there. If not, I'm going to go help out with this Gurabashi arena, and then I'll come back and try it again. This has become my crux. I must solo this group quest. It's doable. I shall do it. Is he still there? He's still there! Soloing it with a death, does that count? I think it counts. Oh, but now I gotta aggro like a bunch of things to get to him? I don't know how long he's gonna stay there. I don't want to miss this chance, so I'm gonna just go ahead and pull his ass straight on out of there. Definitely should have gone bear form, but I'm gonna go cat. Go big or go home. You died, you poopy pants. There it is. Or a balanced druid. Balanced druid is nice. I mean, it's doable. People are going to give you all kinds of help for choosing it, but I mean, it's a doable play. But you're going to need to get a lot of extra consumables, and mana is a legitimate concern. All right, so wait. Does he not have? Oh, there's his totem. Okay. I was about to say, did I not get the quest thing? Let's see, what would be the fastest way over to Gurabashi? I need to get to Ratchet, so Splinter Tree, fly to Ratchet, yeah, okay. What is that howler? Oh, he's chasing a deer. I thought there was an alliance nearby. I've mained one since Myths of Pandoria. I mean, they're good. They can be. They have burst damage. They're good PvPers. They've got some solid aspects to them, but I mean, I personally wouldn't play it because I consider it an Oomkin, not a Moonkin. I mean, they run out of mana so fast. Not even funny. But if you have the extra consumables, if you utilize your Innervate, I mean, they can be pretty solid. It's not that they don't have the damage. It never was. It was all about, I mean, in fact, they can get crit Starfires that are crazy scary. But even in vanilla, they could be scary. It's not about that. It was about the fact that they run out of mana so fast. I mean, they got to start popping mana potions and popping them early, so that way they get the next 2-minute cooldown. They got to utilize their Innervate. They need some serious Spirit Intellect gear, MP5, MP4 kind of gear, whatever it was. I don't remember.
Glory to the Horde. Be safe.
Alright, so they're already in there. Nathan, thank you for subscribing on YouTube, man. You rock. Oh god, let's get that off my screen. Got like 8 minutes to get there. Almost pulled together a full 40-man raid for this. Let's see, Mage, Warrior, Hunter, Lock Mage, Shaman, Warrior, Shaman, Priest. It's looking like I might wind up being a healer coming into this. Adrian, thank you for following us on Twitch. You rock. Same guy, I know, but still appreciate it. I'm going as fast as my little body can carry me. Oh, this little manticore, I mean. So far, not a single death. It's a great sign. Okay, so the shamans must be healing then, so I can go in DPS. Got 5 minutes before the guy actually starts coming. The boat's not here, so I gotta wait on that. I can get ready by buffing. That's a warrior. It'd be great to find a priest over here so I can get a fort buff. Buffing up, and I'll go ahead and do this as well. Whew. Good thing he wasn't close. Oh, that's also strength. Thought I had an agility scroll. Alright, I'm buffed as I can be right now, based on my own buffs.
Join our group.
Hard to get up that high. You're welcome, everybody. Oh, we have one death. I don't really like PvP mainly because I suck at it. Well, I mean, this is gonna sound like one of those douchebag statements, but I don't mean for it to. There's one way to get better at it. Do it. That's an intense fap if you need a heal. It's talking about free actions. Alright, we're on the move. We got 3 minutes before the actual chest starts coming out. So right now it's just a PvP fest. I'm gonna have to go in full stealth, no doubt. There's no way, if there's a bunch of Alliance around, I'm gonna just run past them. Ooh, someone just got chunked. And then healed. Well, there's a rogue, so... Isn't it ironic that the one who dies is named Cancer? Oh my god. Yeah, a little ironic. This content writes itself. No! Oh, sad dude. Good thing I've got an aquatic form. Oh gosh, several deaths now. They're going in deep. They're going in hardcore. I don't want to pop my dash right now, but I might need to. There's 1 minute and he's getting ready to start pulling the chest into the Gurabashi arena. See, there's some Alliance right there, and he's got red sickness, so he gave up. That's one less Alliance. If I remember right, there's a graveyard pretty close out here. I'm gonna be coming in behind a bunch of Alliance, most likely. Alright, it's 3, so that means this guy's gonna be bringing out that chest here in just a second. No wave, no kill, am I right? What do you mean? No wave, definitely kill. Now I'm gonna unstealth, but I've got 10 seconds where I can't re-stealth. I imagine I'm gonna start seeing a bunch of red here in a sec. So I'm almost there.
I'm out of range. I need a target.
Oh, he's immune. This is cute. No. That's right, you Alliance scum, you better run. Oh wait, this guy's still here. Bow chicka bow chicka bow chicka bow. 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 Humping Asmongold, everybody. Humping Asmongold. Picture time. Someone clip it on Twitch. Humping Asmongold. Who wants to clip it? Go reacts to being on by a druid. Oh my god, Nathan, yes. Oh. That's great. Absolutely great. Oh. All in good fun, Aspen. All in good fun. Someone clip it on Twitch. I want to send it to him. With love and a little heart. Alright, I'm done humping him. Tips. Tips got mind controlled. Oh, time to hump Tips. Someone clip this too. That'll be on YouTube in an hour. Maybe. Probably not. Oh, a human warrior. Hang on. Hang on. That's Asmon. That's Asmon. Oh, well, I didn't help kill him, but I am going to go ahead and hump him again. That was ballsy, what he was trying to do there. We love you. Technically, that's a bannable offense, but a pick on Asmon. Does this mean that your tip's in? Oh my god. You're so wrong. Probably going to hell for that. Probably. Whooshink! My little dagger. Ooh, poor that guy. Who was that? Fist me. Poor guys are just trying to get out of the arena now. Alright, he's still there. Time to bear hump him now. Bonk, bonk, bonk. The craziness, boys. The craziness.
I'm out of range.
That was fun. Why, Axel? Why you pokey me? Rip the derf. Rip the dwarf. Oh, Asmon's on his way back now. Are you gonna be streaming for a while? Probably. Where's that guy?
I need to get closer. It's too far away.
I mean, I'll stream multiple times throughout the day too, but I will have to take some breaks.
Target.
Sorry, DJ. Was it good for you, baby? I'm gonna go make my wife breakfast before she heads off to work. I'll check back in when I'm done. Sounds good, Nathan. It was great having you here, brother. Have fun with your hunting. Always. Of course, naturally. Alrighty. Let me go ahead and hearth back out of here. That was some fun PvP. Oh, come on, Alliance. I do the run so that way I can get a little bit of extra PvP in. What up, Kayaks? Reach? Oh. Played the stress test tonight. Extremely nice. But a little pitch, you can only reach level 5. Yeah. I mean, if they had a guarantee from every player that they would stay in the start zones or whatever, then they'd probably increase the level cap. But the whole point is to see how hard they can push their servers before they need to start worrying about layering, testing out that new technology, or sharding, for example. So, I know it sucks, but even though you're invited to play the stress tests and get to level 5, think about two things. One, the primary reason is not for you to be able to play and enjoy the game. It is nice to get a little taste of it again, to feel it like it was back in the day, but the primary thing is World of Warcraft developers testing their servers so we can have a smooth as possible vanilla live launch. So that's thing number one. Thing number two is, at least you do get the opportunity to practice your level 1 through 5. I know it's not much, but to practice your level 1 through 5 plot course or whatever. You know, like map it out in your head and get it done. Again, I know it ain't much, but the biggest, most important thing early on, there's going to be 2 giant adversaries we're going to have to overcome at the very beginning of live launch. Adversary number 1, or adversity, I guess would be the right word. The first thing we're going to have to overcome is it'll be a brand new live launch server, so it's going to be packed to the brim. It'll probably be crashing or could potentially be crashing. There's going to be some issues with it. And number 2, you're gonna have to try your best to get past the masses, like to overcome the masses that are gonna be playing in the game, the hundreds of other players that are gonna be trying to kill the same mobs as you. You're gonna want to try to get past them so that way you can continue from there. If you can get past them, you know, get to level 5 faster than everybody else, then you can start to give yourself a little bit of a gap between the common masses and yourself. That'll be a huge benefit. Not a single alliance all the way over here. Sad days. Sad days.
Bravo! May your blades never dull.
May your blades never dull.
Strength and honor.
So I hope all that helps a little bit. Kayaks. It might not, but I hope it does.
For the horde!
So on this note, I'm going to go ahead and take a real quick break, you guys. Maybe grab a little bit of food, restroom break, you know, bio, all that kind of stuff. If you guys enjoyed the content, feel free to like, follow, subscribe, or don't. It's up to you guys. Nobody owns you. We're going to be shutting it down, but coming back live just a little bit later with some more vanilla, classic World of Warcraft. Until then, everybody, remember that you rock, and boom!